A podcast from a time a long time ago. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've been gone a really long time, just like the time in between literally every single addition to the Star Wars movies. You know, they started in the 70s, then they were in the 90s, now we're in the 10s.
Yeah, but
and each time they get shittier.
Yeah, but unlike the sequels, our podcast isn't gonna eat shit and suck.
Today,
we're sponsored by
Coca-Cola. Our song cover page is updated now, so now we have a picture in there. Literally, the mugs that you see in our profile picture on there are the mugs pretty much we're drinking out of. I took that picture myself. That's a lie. I totally just stole it from somewhere else.
What are you talking about?
What? But yeah, we're branded now. What the fuck is up, bro? Hi, we're back. We just literally had to stop recording because my roommate, like, he was listening to music, and then all of a sudden the door opened, and it was super loud, and it was Chance the Rapper, and I didn't want to get sued by Chance the Rapper. So now we're back. What the fuck is up, dude? But yeah,
this is our redemption arc.
We're drinking. This is our redemption arc.
Yeah, this is our
redemption arc. We're back and ready
for
business.
Me, like all the free time. You know, like all those stories of like the heroes, whether or not I don't know, in anime or in other hero stories where they
hentai.
Yeah, absolutely
hentai.
Where they after being defeated.
Arc.
Yeah, like in Star Wars, like after being defeated, the hero goes and hides away and trains, and then he comes back better than ever and kicks ass. That's fucking me and Nick right now. This is right now.
We're like Rocky IV, where we went into the fucking tundra and we listened to a bunch of 80s music and we got fucking jacked. And now we're back and we're ready to take on the Russians.
And we've evolved into beautiful butterflies.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my roommate Sean's fucking turn it up.
Turn it up.
No.
What are you talking about? Your roommate? This studio has a roommate?
So, this studio, yeah. No, this is a total studio, not my house, not my living room. But, so me and Nick we've both been super busy. Nick, you've had school going on, 17 credit.
Yeah,
semester.
I took 17 credits like a complete fucking idiot.
Imbecile.
Yeah, and, I withdrew from a course today, so now I'll be able to do more stupid shit.
I'm currently not even in college, so I've always had time to do stupid shit. Like, drop out of college, that's a stupid shit to do.
We're like polar opposites.
Yeah, we are. And that's why this is 2 mugs.
Yeah, because opposites attract.
2 mugs, 1 world, baby.
Woo!
But in that time, me and Nick really haven't had time to talk because Nick's so busy and I'm working. But now we have time and we're back. We're ready for business. We're sitting here.
Ready to kill some Russians.
We are the greatest thing since fucking Kobe and Shaq, baby.
Hell yeah.
We out here pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Pick and save.
You say Rick and roll?
No, pick and roll.
Oh.
It's a basketball thing. Pick and save, that's a fucking grocery store thing.
Rick roll.
Rick roll's a thing?
Dude.
Speaking of that, I got fucking Rick rolled the other day on YouTube.
Did
literally,
you?
Yeah, literally.
You got fucked?
No, literally an ad. It was an ad. Someone paid money to fucking just put fucking Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. I literally want to be in that financial position where I could just do that. It wasn't even like, it started. It wasn't even really a Rick roll. It wasn't like it started a different ad and then out of nowhere it happened. Like how a natural Rick. It literally was just like, here's a 3-minute ad. And I was like, what? And it was like, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I was like, what the? I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I was so confused.
I was at Revival Records, which is a record store in Eau Claire, and also they sell tapes because I collect cassette tapes for some odd reason. Nice. And they had a Rick Astley tape. It didn't have Never Gonna Give You Up on it. I was
really?
I was so disappointed.
I
would have bought that fucking instantly if it had Never Gonna Give You Up on it.
I'm surprised it didn't. Rick Astley has like
God.
one other song that's okay, and that's it. So I'm surprised that it didn't have that song.
Do you want to go look at it sometime? Then you could tell me if there's any good songs on it.
No, I don't fucking listen to Rick Astley.
What?
Why
not?
You don't listen to the greatest artist of the 80s?
Yeah. Of all time. Time passes as time will. As it is the property of time to pass. And so it has.
So, yeah, me and Nick have been talking for about, 4 weeks. I don't even know. We haven't hung out and really talked.
The last time that we talked was like when you were working the Pablo and then you had the break.
Yeah, that was like my first shift too.
It was like a while ago.
So it was like 4 weeks ago. But in that time, I found out that I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant. Why, you might ask? So this is what happened. So I don't really drink milk that much anymore, just because it's like, hey, milk's like not really the healthiest thing for you. But also, I don't really like the taste of white milk that much, in general. Like, I just don't think it tastes that good. There's gonna be a big fucking edit here because Nick said something really stupid, but I'm just gonna keep going. So I just don't really like the taste of white milk that much. I like chocolate milk and stuff like that, or like pink milk, but no. So the other day I was eating dinner with my roommate. He was really nice and made me dinner. His name's Fide. It was fucking awesome. But I was sitting there eating it, and I had a glass of milk, and Fide got up and went to the bathroom, and I was sitting there totally fine for like 10 minutes. Nah, maybe not like 10 minutes. Whatever. Like the amount of time that is average to be on the toilet. And I am in the living room, and out of nowhere, I literally have the urge, and I'm like, I have to poop right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna shit my pants. It was so bad.
I'm glad.
I've never had an experience where it felt like I couldn't control myself. Like, it was so bad that I had to get up and pound on the door. And I was like, dude, you gotta get out. And he was like, I'll be done soon. And I'm like, he's like, I just gotta wash my hands. So I was like, no, dude, you have to get the fuck out now. I don't give a shit about hygiene right now. Like, I am about to shit my pants. And it was probably the worst shit I've ever had in my life. It was awful. I literally, and then I was like, as I'm pooping, I was like, I'm lactose intolerant. So that
was the very graphic story.
Dude, I don't even care. It was awful.
Honestly, let's just create a reenactment right now. Sloppy like diarrhea sound.
Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad, dude. But no, I've been just chilling here. The other day, I fucked my foot up. Not even the other day. Literally yesterday, I fucked my foot up. I was walking through my house. I stood up because I got out of my living room because my feet were cold, and I was like, I need to put on socks. And as I'm walking to my fucking bedroom, there's like a door, like, way, I guess, and there's like a jut out from the wall, and I smashed my foot. So, not even like, I thought at first, like...
So goddamn hard.
Yeah, I thought at first I just stubbed my toe. And I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. And then, like, I realized, like, I literally was, like, almost couldn't put pressure on it. And I'm like, this isn't a stub. And then I realized what happened was I pretty much was walking, like, just normal speed. And there was nothing to stop it. And I just kicked this wall with all of my little toes. Not the big toe, but all of them. And it jammed, like, 3 of them. So now they're just kind of like that, and they just kind of hurt. Like, yeah, nothing's like
twisted upwards. There's like some white stuff.
He's like, have you ever jammed your finger?
White toe bones poking out. But honestly, I think I'm fine.
Have you ever jammed your finger?
Oh god,
that's literally what it is. It literally, like, I just jammed my fucking toes.
Well, my friend last year fucking broke his toe by stubbing it into the wall like that. The exact same scenario.
No, dude. I literally thought I broke my foot, and I went, no, I'd be in way more pain. I'd be way more fucking pain right now. But nothing bruised. That's how I know nothing's significant. Like, if your foot bruises, then it's fucking... Then you're kind of screwed. Just to be low-key about it. But no, Nick. How is your life? That's literally the 2 stories that describe what my 4 weeks have been like. Destroying my foot and discovering I'm lactose intolerant. In the most disgusting way out. So, Nick, what have you been up to?
Well, nothing crazy, I suppose. I mean... Homework's been kicking my fucking ass, and I've been high-strung because of it. But I did get to go home on October, 5th or whatever, a month ago. No, 3 weeks ago. My parents, my mom and my stepdad own a restaurant in Stone Lake, Wisconsin.
For real?
Yeah, and there's a big cranberry fest that goes on, in that small town. It's like a tiny fucking town, but the whole town gets shut off. And... it's like a giant, just fucking vendors along the streets, and the streets are packed and everything. So I went back to help out and actually earn some money because I am currently unemployed. And that was pretty fun. Nothing crazy happened because I was actually working out in the front bar area this time.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Oh, that's right, because you told me to come with you, but it was my dad. That's a big fucking deal that I didn't even bring up. It was my dad's 60th birthday that exact same weekend.
Yeah.
My dad's 60th?
Yeah, you were a terrible friend.
It was a bit... I'm a terrible friend because I didn't want to skip my dad's 60th birthday. I'm such a shitty human being. I feel so bad about it.
But, yeah, that was fun. Then I realized that my car needs to be fixed, so that's going to be fucking fun to do as well.
Really? What
I have a
your
coolant
car?
leak, and it's probably in my...
I thought you fixed that.
No, I had a fuel system problem over the summer that I fixed, but then
Hell yeah, dude.
now I have a coolant leak.
Nick, keep talking. We're getting so many demographics right now. Fucking trucker boys.
Trucker boys.
You know, 2 mugs is for you.
Yeah, trucker boys. I don't have no small city boy
2
car
mugs,
either.
We're gonna release.
I got a fucking turbo diesel, stick shift Volkswagen Golf.
We're gonna release a different podcast called 2 BAMs instead of 2 mugs. 2 Monster Energies.
To open up our
2 bangs.
horizons.
That's what it's called. It's bang, not bam.
To open up our horizons to more clientele.
Yeah, so people will actually fucking listen to us. As they don't at all, because fuck us, right?
Well, I can tell you, I know at least probably 3 people who are going to listen to this podcast right now, and they're going to recognize exactly who they are once they hear me saying this. So that's a little fucking time travel Easter egg
that's
there.
That's a little
Well,
Easter
Back to the Future.
That's what us in the biz like to call an Easter egg.
Only the people who will understand.
Only the people who give films. If you've never played if you've never seen a movie or played a video game, you wouldn't understand.
When are we going to bring the guests on?
Well, Fide should get home in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you'll recognize when his roommate gets home.
He's not fucking... I'm not fucking putting him in yet. Are you kidding me? I gotta fucking have him sign a waiver.
That's fair. No, you know what you should really do? Is you should, when he comes in, he go like, hey, and then just cut it right there.
I was drinking when he said that. It's really funny. That's gonna be really funny if it actually happens. It actually happens, then like we fucking foretold that shit. So that's what we call a little Easter egg.
Yeah, a little Easter egg that Fide is gonna hear.
Fide, Mr. Fide Dencio.
I bought a new card game.
What game?
It's called Coup. It's not really new.
That's pretty hot.
It's new to me. It's pretty fun. I've been having like game nights this entire year so far, and
oh, thanks for inviting me.
What?
Thanks for inviting me. Whatever.
You're my business partner. That's just unprofessional.
Yeah, we're just acquaintances. Me and Nick hate each other in real life. We want to fucking murder each other.
Well, I'll invite you next time.
Freaking facts that I hate Nick.
I've been called out on the stream now. It's not even a stream.
The stream, yeah, this live
on this
stream
podcast.
You just got called out.
I know, it's crazy.
I just took a Snapchat as though it was going to go into this podcast, and I realized, oh yeah, this doesn't have video, so me recording that means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so today when I was getting off the bus, my day kind of started off, I don't know, I got slightly pissed because I was getting off the bus, and I was the last person to leave the bus, and then new people got on the bus, and I was walking down the steps from the back of the bus to get to the middle door, and I fucking turned the corner, and this girl, who is the first person on the bus who wants to sit down, can't wait another fucking second to walk to the back of the bus, so she ends up tripping me as I'm walking out of the bus, because she's trying to walk fast. Yeah, honestly, I should have.
Should have right then and there been like, fuck you, and then just killed her.
I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm just glad that, you know, we have the common decency to not wait one fucking more second, you know, be a good human being. You
know what I always say? 1 second is $1 spent. Kill them.
I would never do that. Colin would, though.
I started my day with, I set an alarm for 6 o'clock. I didn't work today.
So that's cool.
I didn't work today. I set an alarm for 6 o'clock, and I was like, I'm gonna I'm gonna go for a run.
Why
I
the
hate
fuck would
running.
you ever do that?
Because I want to start my days earlier because I feel unmotivated. As soon as I wake up at like 9, I feel super unmotivated. So I was like, I'll wake up at 6 when no one's awake, and then I'll go for a run. And then I woke up at 6 and went, fuck that, and woke up at 10 o'clock today. So that's how my day went.
That's a story that everybody can relate to, honestly.
But you know what? If I ever tell myself, oh, you're not motivated, guess what? I'm fucking doing this right now. And I haven't done this for like 2 months. What up, viewers?
We're motivated. We actually got off our ass to record another episode.
Welcome back to the Two Mugs Podcast. Too much.
Hey, wait for
DJ
just watch for our debut on YouTube when we eventually have our own house. It's gonna be badass as fuck.
We need a fucking DJ.
Should we set up a fucking... Oh my god, in our next house, should we set up a fucking studio downstairs?
Oh yeah, we could totally build
like one of those back rooms, because there's that room right away.
We could
then
build
there's that room with all those weird fucking...
We could build a false wall with like a false door. Or like just a false wall that opens.
I was just thinking about, just taking one of the rooms, but that works too, yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying that we could do that and then we could fill it with acoustic foam. Quiet in the butt. It's like in a movie, like in a classic like movie when there's a really awkward point and someone's just like. I think that's what we need. We just need a spot that's not in the middle of my fucking house, so like literally all noise ways are like channeled directly to the mic. To my basement. Yeah. First off, my basement is a fucking place where witches fucking summon Satan. It is the sketchiest shit. It's not even a basement. You walk down there,
there's a circle and everything.
It's literally it's like... It's literally like the sketchiest shit I've ever... It's literally... There's not even a floor. It's dirt. It's just like, dirt. It's not even like concrete. It's fucking dirt. And then the light to get down there is like down there. You have to pull a fucking string. It's fucking dumb.
The horror. You're gonna walk to the light bulb to turn it on.
Fuck you, dude. It's not like it's at the top of the stairs. You have to be in the basement. It's already dark as shit.
Yeah, but how many college houses have you actually seen that have had good basements?
That's a good point.
Oh, R1 next year, am I right?
Yeah. One.
Jesus Christ.
Point 1. Actually, no. I went into Nathan's house. Or in Logan's house. They have a decent basement. Beep, beep.
We didn't get their signature.
Logan. They have like a decent... I'm really bad at that. I just dropped people's last names. I'm gonna get a fucking... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get a drone strike on them or some shit. No, their basements are pretty decent. Like, they have like 2 bedrooms now. Here's what kills me. This is what fucking pisses me off. Their house is a 5-bedroom, but you're not allowed to have 5 people.
Huh.
You can only have 4 people. Which, my first thing is, that's pretty fucking dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
It's not like one of those where they have to be related to one person at all?
No.
Those ones are fucking dumb.
Those ones are...
Who the fuck would ever live in those?
Welcome back to Two Mugs, where me and Nick solve problems.
Where we complain about the housing crisis in Eau Claire.
Hey, Eau Claire, want to fix the housing crisis?
The game solves the housing crisis.
Here's how Eau Claire fixes the housing crisis. Get rid of Homeless Week, and then make it where you don't have any of these BS you have to be related to someone. And you literally, no one will ever have a problem finding somewhere to live. That's weird. That's literally how you solve it.
Well, Homeless Week exists,
Y'all think this shit is...
Homeless Week usually exists, though, because they have to clean the house.
Yeah, but that's BS because it's like the house should be cleaned. It literally shouldn't be a week. It should be like a day. It literally like...
Honestly, that is true. But I feel like maybe they give themselves some time just in case if they need to bring a contractor to fix something. But I think it's stupid
because when you move out, you have to clean the place anyway.
Although not like they're actually going to fix anything.
You have to clean the place anyways before you move out. So I really don't understand what the point of...
By the way, we're going to get our fucking security deposit back. We are
I'm gonna bleach that shit. That shit. They're gonna be like, hey, these walls were brown when you moved in, and now they're white. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, they're clean now. They're like weirdly like stained. Yeah, that's the bleach.
Oh, we're doing a huge cleaning day when we all move out.
I'm doing a crazy cleaning day. I'm gonna start cleaning this house like literally the week before I leave. So that literally the day I have to do it, it's gonna be like nothing.
Am I gonna get the downstairs room? This is totally relevant to the podcast, by the way.
Downstairs room?
Yeah, there is.
In our house?
Well, first floor.
Oh, you can if you want.
No, I don't want it, but I'm probably gonna get it.
Well, Oh yeah, me and
Emma gets first choice, obviously.
I get fucking second choice. I'm just calling that right now.
I mean...
You didn't say her last name, so I get fucking... I want to cut the audio and just put it over all of them, but I don't know how because I'm dumb.
You can do that. Just copy it
If you
and
know
just
how
create a second track.
if you're really good at editing audio, please reach out to us, and we will pay you nothing right now.
We'll send you audio clips.
Honestly, you can edit anything to be funny. So if you're really good at it, we'll get fucking famous, and then we can pay you a lot. So either be good or just don't even contact us.
It's an investment in your career.
Yeah, dude. It's just like we're like Apple.
You must be over 25.
You must be over the age of 13 or with a parent's permission to access this online code. Hi, welcome to Club Penguin. Want to come back to my igloo, Will?
Whoa.
I called you Will. You want to come back to my igloo? Want to come fucking check out my plasma screen, baby? My igloo.
Hell yeah.
My igloo's fucking big as hell, dude. My igloo's big as hell. I'm going to start saying that to impress women now. When I talk to them, I'm going to be like, yo, what up, baby? You want to see my igloo? And they're going to be like, I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm going to be like,
you heard me
right. You want to come back to my igloo?
You heard me right.
You heard me right, bitch. And they're going to be like, is that a metaphor for your dick? No, and like, what? No, you want to see my fucking igloo. It's got a fucking plasma screen. Dude, fucking... I never played Club Penguin, did you?
Club Penguin?
Yeah.
I never got to play it.
I never did either, because I didn't have internet until I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah, me neither.
You didn't have internet until you were a freshman in high school?
No, I misheard that. I meant,
Misheard, or you weren't even listening? Hi, we're taking application for another host of the 2-month saga.
Oh, shit! Fuck!
We need someone to replace Nick. Because Nick doesn't fucking listen.
No, I swear. I mean, yeah.
Please, this is the only job I have.
Please, don't let me
This is my volunteer work to graduate from Eau Claire. I need 25 hours of volunteer work.
30 hours?
It's 30 now?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the college I used to go to, now Nick still goes to, there's a requirement to graduate. You have to do 30 hours now?
Yeah.
30 hours of community service?
Yeah, service learning.
Yeah. They call it service learning. It's literally...
It's basically community service.
It's low-key BS.
From the university.
It's BS that it's 30 hours. That's kind of BS. It's literally equivalent. It's just community service, like going around, like helping with like homeless people and that stuff. And that's very good. And then you should make people get involved in the community. But 30 hours is like a lot.
Makes me wonder though, how many people in the student body actually do that? I mean, everybody does to graduate, but like, how many people like rush to get it done their last year?
Fucking like
they're like business
20%.
chads or like they're like party goers.
20%.
Don't give a shit about the community.
Dude, I didn't do a single hour. I would have had to do it all the fucking last year.
Well, I did all mine in the dorms because it was part of my.
Because he was a smart bitch. That's why.
No, because it was part of my LLC, which is a fancy term for people I lived with. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It was basically. We went out to a food pantry and helped stock shelves and stuff like that. It's do stuff, help the community, shit like that.
Yeah, see, like it's so fucked because here's why. You seem like an asshole if you criticize it because it's helping the community, it's helping people in need, and you're volunteering your time. But it's bullshit that it's 30 hours. Like, and people are like, oh, you know
30 hours, it's only like 1 day and 1.25 of a day.
Yeah, it's like, well, you ever take how long you're gonna live and then take that 30 hours into consideration? It's like no time, dude. It's like, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. How about, lick my balls? How about that for 30 hours?
I don't affiliate with this man who hates helping
social work.
Hates social work.
It's not
I love my community, and I love helping
dumb.
people in need.
I just think it's dumb because
also check out my LinkedIn profile. I'm a great candidate.
I just think it's dumb because it's like what you can do in 30 hours you can do in 10 or 15. I'm not saying get rid of it. I'm saying that like it shouldn't be 30 hours because it was 20 when we were freshmen or 25 or whatever, and now it's 30. Like that's ridiculous to me because it's just like okay, sooner, like, by that, like 10 years from now, is it gonna be like, you have to do 100 hours, and it's just gonna be like, dog, what the fuck is going on? It's just like,
Seems legit.
speaking of stuff going grossly out of control upwards, how about tuition?
Is it? I think they gave a break though. It went down slightly. I believe.
Are you trying to tell me the reason why I dropped out is because I couldn't afford a tuition, and then they decided to be like, hey, we should like lower tuition? I'm triggered, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and germs.
Have you seen any weird shit going on as you walk around town or anything, you know?
No. Why, are you referencing the Joker movie?
No. That was a good movie. Did you go see it?
So good. So
well,
fun.
no. Oh, wait, so I liked it, but... shit. Welcome to the part of the podcast where we talk about movies again. Which, actually, we should make a recurring thing. Just saying.
Okay.
I can talk about shit all the time.
I can talk about movies.
I can talk about movies.
I like movies. Okay, back to the Joker.
Oh, yeah. I do like the movie.
Do you want more Coke?
Yes. I'd love more
I'm gonna
Coke.
pour a little bit for myself. I'm gonna pour the rest of it for myself and go tell you to go fuck yourself. Hope you enjoyed that, earphone listeners.
A rickety scat.
Hope you enjoyed that, all three of you.
Hey, the three I know.
Oh. Hey, what's
up?
Remember that Easter egg? It's back.
Shout out.
Shout out to Boo.
Shout out to my friends. The
Oh my.
Oh, you need to edit that shit out and put it back in. That'd be great.
No. Okay, so Joker. I really liked it. Oh god, it's just such a good movie. It's a very weird movie. This is how I know it's a good movie. Because like when you go to a movie theater and you go watch a movie and when you come out and nothing really affected you, I guess, well, if nothing really affected you, you don't like have like a set mindset and you're not thinking about stuff, that to me deems like a movie that's not really that good. Like, not saying that all movies that don't make you feel a certain way are bad, you know what I mean? There's like certain movies, like fucking like the first Iron Man movie, really fucking good movie. I love that movie. But like when I'm done seeing it, I'm not just like, it doesn't change my emotion. I'm just like, that's a good movie. But when it comes to like movies that are like Oscar-worthy movies, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Like Joker is just such a like, that is like the quality I want. When I went into the movie, and it's like, here's the thing, not everything good has to make you feel good. Like this movie doesn't, it makes you feel, did you get that?
It makes you feel kind of guilty.
That's how I felt. I felt so out of it. I saw it at a matinee at 2:00 in the afternoon. And I was so, literally, this is a movie you have to watch at night. Like, you have to watch it at night, because if you watch it in the middle of the day, your whole day will be off. Did you watch it during the day?
No, I watched it at night.
Yeah, I watched it during the day, and I literally, like, I couldn't function. Like, I literally was just, like, it just, like, drives into your head, and you just, all the ideas that are in the movie, they just drive into your head, and you're just sitting there thinking about it, and it's like you said, it makes you feel guilty, it makes you feel, like, down, it makes you feel so, like, what the fuck?
I like the movie, but I have issues with it that make it not my favorite adaptation of Joker. Because
it's not my favorite either. Heath Ledger
is my favorite fucking Joker.
Yeah.
I mean, Heath is my favorite Joker.
The famous actor beats his last name. I don't want people to figure out who we're talking about.
He's still the best Joker in my opinion. What I think that the Joker movie was the best about was like, it's a really fucking good
movie.
Like
just
mental,
a movie.
No, like I mean, like it's a really good like mental illness kind of movie. Like thinking about like the descent into like how someone with mental illness can like deal with society and view it.
My brother
shit.
Sean described it perfectly. He was like, there was all these like reviews. So if you look at reviews of Joker, audiences gave it a 90%. I'm going based off of Rotten Tomatoes because it's just a culmination of all the reviews.
Yeah.
Critics gave it a 60, but people, and it was so weird when I saw that. My brother Sean explained to me that there was this big thing where critics were purposely bombing it because they thought it was going to like motivate people or cause mass shootings because the movie's so like it has like depressing like overtones and like mental health stuff like that, and it's all about like an uprising of like people who have been like shit on all their lives, whatever. But the funny thing is about this movie is, like, the people who think the movie is going to be like that are the exact same people who should go see the movie. Like, they have to go see this movie. Because, like, the whole point of it is, like, it's just a thing, like, the people who think they have the answers to, like, life's problems don't. Like, that's my favorite part of the whole movie is that Gotham in the movie is, like, really overrun, it's really shitty, and there's, like, garbage everywhere because there's people going on a strike. And then Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father, is all like...
complete...
Yeah!
He's a complete... Like, in all the Batman movies, you see... It's very interesting. You see Thomas Wayne, like, Bruce's parents being, like, really nice, and they're always helping the community.
Yeah.
Which is... I mean, like, in the other adaptations, they did. Like, they were the rich family that helped the city.
But I love that. But the problem... The whole thing that the... Joaquin Phoenix's Joker brings up is he's just like, Thomas Wayne's like, I have the answer, I know the answer, blah, 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 saying all this stuff. But the reason why the city is shit and all these people are on strike and all these, like, you know, blue-collar workers and stuff and all these poor people are going and, like, uprising is because of the fact people like that, the rich who are in charge, neglected them. And they didn't give them the time of day. And they treated them like shit. And now you, the person who caused this problem, are going to say that you have the answer? It's like the answer is for you to stop being an asshole. Like, that's the answer. Mm-hmm. So it's such a good... it's such a good fucking, like... Fuck you, dude. Which is fucked up for me to say. And that's why, like, the movie itself is awesome. Because it's like, the Joker is, like, this, like, iconic... horrible, like, character. Like, this horrible person who just does shit because he's just fucking insane. But at the end of the movie, you're almost in a position, like, he's fucking right. Like, he's, like you side with him, kind of. And it's so
I felt
weird.
like he wasn't, like, really a horrible person. I felt like he was mostly dealt just the short end of the stick completely.
like in the comics. In the comics, he's, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but, like, in this movie, he was just, like, you see how society kind of formed him.
He's a nice dude. He's a nice dude who just has, like, this weird social disorder. And he kind of has there's something mentally wrong with him. I'm not, like, I know he has some laughing disorder, and that's why he laughs the way he does. But everyone's just a dick. Like, no matter how hard he tries to be this good guy, to be this nice guy, everyone is just an asshole, and they just shit on him until he gets to the point where he just snaps. Which is literally, like, it's such a good... but, like, it's such a big message, like, this, like, loud message of, like, this is why shit in our society nowadays is happening.
Well, but the two things that I did not like about the movie, and this is what kind of makes the movie not my favorite, because it was good, but after I got back to my apartment, I realized I was like, it's not amazing, because
I fucking love it.
I wanted to see more Jokering going on. When he turned into Joker, he looked fucking great in the Joker makeup. I was like, oh my fucking god, this is about to get fucking lit as shit.
This is the weirdest part about the movie. It's so good because he looks off the whole time until he gets in the Joker makeup. As soon as he gets into the Joker costume, you're like, it looks right.
I know,
which is so fucked up. It's so fucked up for you to be like, he just looks like good. He looks so sick and he looks so, like, frail and he looks so beaten, and then he gets in the Joker makeup and you're like, he looks like fucking like that good. Like, he looks good. And it's like, what the fuck did I just say? What?
It's so man, I wish more Jokering went on. And then also the other thing that kind of pissed me off is how the whole thing is basically in his head.
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler. I mean, the movie's been out for
you would have already seen it, so don't get angry at us.
Yeah, if you actually cared, you would have saw it. It's been out for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's all in his head.
Yeah, well, like, that's kind of like...
It's alluded to, but it's alluded very strongly.
Because the whole thing, like, with the Joker's backstory is, like, which people are in uproar about, is that the Joker doesn't really have one. Like, he says in the comics, the fucking, what is it, the Killing Joke? The last, whatever that comic's called? He talks about, there's like a line in it that says like, oh, people talk about backstories, I choose my backstory to be multiple choice. It's whatever I want it to be. So it's just like that thing of like...
Which is kind of what Heath Ledger did a little bit.
Yeah, all of this shit. Because, in Dark Knight,
he says 2 different backstories.
How he got his scars. And it's just like, it's that thing. It's just like... That's it. It's like you can't fucking figure out the Joker. You don't know his backstory. He is always this dude who's just changing. You know what's cool though? Because even though they've confirmed that Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is not going to be tied in with the new universe, even if they wanted to, they totally could have been like, oh, it was in his head. That shit never happened in the 70s. It could have happened in like the 90s. They totally could have fucking did that. But But it makes sense because it's like, okay, how the hell are you going to keep Joaquin Phoenix for that long?
I don't like that though. I don't like that it was all his head because after it all happened, all like the feelings that I had and everything, I was just like, it was all just simulated in his mind. It kind of just meant nothing after the entire movie, I was just kind of disappointed.
Well, my thing, I think the events that happened, like the riots and that shit, and obviously the fucking Wayne's dying, like obviously.
No, none of it.
But I think the riots and shit happened. I don't think he was the person who like. I think he put himself in that place. Like I think all the events happened, but he just put himself in that place. As though like the person
because he was in the asylum the entire movie.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. I think he's just like watching all this shit on the news, and he's just putting himself there.
Because it alludes to it when he's asked by his social worker, do you even remember how you got out of the asylum? Then it cuts to him banging on the window of his asylum door, and then it cuts back and he doesn't answer.
Yeah.
And that's like halfway through the movie, and then at the end, his social worker is younger, asking him what's so funny, and then he's like, oh, I just thought of a funny joke, and then he kills her and then escapes, assuming he escapes.
Yeah.
That's just that kind of pisses me off because I would have loved if it actually did happen because I would have loved the chaos ending of him on top of the car dancing. Oh my god, I love how he how he did like the composing dance kind of thing. I love that.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is so good. My favorite part of the whole movie is the fucking after he shoots what's his face in the movie in the studio. That and he's in the cop car. That music cue gave me chills when they play. I don't even remember the song. It's by Cream though. White Room or whatever. Oh my god, I got fucking chills throughout my body when that music cue hit. I was like, what a perfect song.
It's a pretty good movie.
It's a solid movie. In my opinion, it's a 9 out of 10.
I don't think the movie deserves an Oscar, but I think Joaquin Phoenix deserves 100% an Oscar. Yeah, I think he does. He performed amazingly.
That is a 9 out of 10 movie to me.
It's a really good movie.
That's what I think.
Have you heard that? Oh my god, why can't I remember his name? Fucking Adam Sandler's set to win an Oscar from his movie coming out.
What?
Yeah, Uncut Gems.
It's that. I heard it was good. I didn't know.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good, and I've heard that people are saying he might win an Oscar for his performance.
Adam Sandler's a good actor? What the fuck?
Hey, he's
Billy Madison? Billy Madison is out here. He has graduated elementary school, and he's out here winning Oscars. Wow. I guess if Kobe Bryant can win an Oscar, literally anyone can fucking win an Oscar.
Well, no. I mean, apparently, I've heard that his actual role is, like, really good. Like,
really? That's what I heard. I heard, yeah. I
from
saw
Uncut Gems.
I saw one review, and they were just like, but I was like, can I rely on this? Because there's a lot of people who said this movie he did The Cobbler for Netflix. They were like, this is really good. He's really good in it. I watched it. It's awful. It is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And after like, because that was like a pre-review. Like someone like previewed it and watched it. And they were like, oh my God, this is so good. Like hyping the movie up so people are interested. If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, like all the critics were like, this is a fucking horrible movie.
Yeah, but I don't look at critics' score because critics are fucking...
Well, audiences also said it was shit.
Yeah, I only look at audience score.
Yeah.
Critic score can go suck it, because audience score I almost always agree with audience score.
I'm very
except for a few movies.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very iffy. I switched my drink. I'm drinking water now. Healthy. Okay. Back to the podcast.
What? Did we just skip time?
Yeah.
Are we like?
We paused it.
Are we like 5 minutes in the future?
Yeah, we paused.
Holy shit! What happened?
Oh
my god!
Well, let me fucking explain.
How did we get here? Oh my goodness!
We paused it because I had to go to the bathroom. That's literally what happened. I had to pause it and I wanted water and I had to go to the bathroom.
No, we teleported time. We just jumped time. Quantum leap, baby. I've never actually seen Quantum Leap, but I'm just going to assume that it has something to do with time travel.
This is the first recording of time travel. Time travel has definitely happened before. Everyone needs to accept that. This is the first recording.
Well, actually, if it happens, no one would know what it happened.
Shut the fuck up. I had that thought the other day, too.
If people alter time, this is just going to be the most recent timeline.
Yeah, literally.
Which, if you think about it, that's a paradox right there. Because it's like, yeah, but if we're on the most recent timeline and someone goes back and changes time again, no, we'll be on the most recent time currently. We'll always be in the most updated timeline.
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know. people could have been fucking with time for
Literally,
years.
they could have done time
Yeah,
travel.
but I feel like if people had time travel, they would have already taken over the world or like had way more control by now.
Dog, Donald Trump is president right now.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's a time traveler,
We're not
dude.
gonna get into politics.
Fucking.
We would. Yeah.
Fucking.
That's a can of worms.
You ever see? Yeah, that is a can of worms. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You ever see that theory about the dude who made The Simpsons being a time traveler?
Yeah.
Because he predicted like
predicts
everything.
like fucking everything.
But at the same time, it's like that show's been out for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fucking predict something, especially when you're really vague. Like the one where it's the Super Bowl and it's like Broncos Seattle, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "There's fucking 32 teams. Like he's got fucking. It's not like there's a million of them. Like Jesus Christ, you can put any random collection of people. Like the one that
also predicted fucking Donald Trump
becoming that one blew my mind because that one's like
that was like
really
way before.
The one that's the best. It almost happened and then it didn't because the fucking Cubs fucked it up. I think they fucked it up, but it was the one from Back to the Future when Marty sees he's like, oh, the Cubs won the World Series, and it's like the year whatever the year is, and the Cubs literally went to the World Series that year, or they were projected to go, and then I think they didn't. I'm not sure.
Fucking Cubs.
Fucking something baseball.
What the hell?
I don't follow baseball that much. All I know is it almost happened, and then they won it the year later. But that would have been fucking insane. That one, I would have been like, we got a time traveler on our hands. We gotta fucking arrest the dude who filmed Back to the Future. Who filmed Back to the Future?
It's Spielberg, right? No.
I don't think so. That was my first thought, but I don't think so.
Who
Hey,
did that?
check this shit out.
Who did that?
Okay, Google. Who filmed Back to the Future? I really hope there's someone with an Android. Oh, fuck. Stop! It hurt me.
Produced by Bob Gale and Neil Canton. Directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, but it's Amblin Entertainment. Isn't Amblin...
Which one's Amblin? That's the one with the fucking...
That's fucking...
Yeah,
E.T.
that's Spielberg.
That's Spielberg's company, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't direct or create Back to the Future, but his company, like, produced it. Oh, that's fucking trippy. Well, not really, but kind of.
So it's pretty much a Spielberg. A Spielberg.
I get an idea for a podcast. Let's become house flippers, and let's just record everything we do.
What
and
the
it's still
fuck? We put it on HDTV, and we call ourselves the Property Bros.
We call ourselves the property dudes.
The Property Bros.
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 Aren't you glad we're back, ladies and gentlemen? This is the kind of fucking high quality content you want.
Honestly, I feel like this is the most natural
100
recording we've had in a while.
We've only had 2 podcasts, so
yeah,
third time's a charm.
Yeah,
Welcome
but I
to
wasn't
the
talking
trilogy.
about how many we had. I said in a while, and you know how long it's been since our first one? A fucking while. It's been like when did we record the
we're
first
opening
one?
Cats out of the bag. Me and Nick have recorded like 3 podcasts, and they all sucked.
Cats out of the bag. We're splitting up. Dead silent.
Yeah, we're the Beatles. We're the modern day Beatles.
Someday these are gonna be the most
like-
famous podcasts in the world.
We're like Simon and Garfunkel. We're fucking done, bro.
We're like fucking
tired of this crew.
the Mythbusters. I can't even remember both their names right now.
Egon and Ray and fucking Venkman.
Ray and Kylo.
No, those were the fucking names. I'm literally right. Egon, Ray, and Venkman, and the other one, the 4th one. I don't remember his name. Winston. His name's Winston.
I'm just gonna fucking dive into this last piece.
Yeah, Nick. Tradition here. It's literally a tradition now. Before we film 2 mugs, me and Nick, one of us buys 2 Little Caesars pizzas and we eat it.
Wait, 2 little beep pizzas.
Yeah, we're not if you want that sponsorship, you gotta earn it, bitch. As we fucking name dropped Coke.
Oh yeah, but that's probably because I'm their biggest fucking client.
We are the biggest supporters. If me
Hi, welcome to the
Nick
Two Mugs podcast, where we're gonna continue to eat food.
2 Mugs where we fucking critique everything, including the slice of pizza. Don't you love it when we just stop talking so we can eat a fucking slice of pizza like a bunch of pigs?
Fide hasn't come home yet.
Fide has not come home yet.
When does he come in and say?
I don't know.
You
Whatever
should cut
you
that
want.
so it sounds like.
Okay, I'm back, and I just realized this is something good to talk about. Yeah, we fucking paused it again. Go fuck yourselves if you want to judge us. I know we were like, this is going to be an unedited podcast. That's our thing. Fuck that. This shit's
Cat's out of the bag. No.
It's so fucking edited. Are you kidding me? Okay, but... So me and Fide watched this Casey Neistat video. If none of you know who Casey Neistat is, he's fucking the... Well, he doesn't really upload anymore, but he is like one of the best YouTubers on YouTube. He's phenomenal. Like, what he does in his videos is awesome. But he does a video explaining this one time when he went on. He calls it like the biggest risk he's ever done, which is hands down is like... I don't care, like... I haven't heard about half of his life, but, like, fucking A. Just listening to that, it's like, that'd be the most insane thing a lot of, like, majority of people. But he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro by himself. No guide, no climbing fucking shit, in, like, sneakers. He just did it with his friend. And we were watching the video about it, and me and my friend Fida got, like, super motivated, so, like, no.
We'll climb Mount Simon.
Mount Simon is a small ass hill. But no, we're gonna just start this weekend. We want to like go around and pretty much just there's not really a lot of high places in Wisconsin. Some other ones here are gonna be impressive, but it's just like we just want to like do something. So we're just gonna maybe go to like I don't know, just like a small ass one and climb it because it takes like 20 minutes to climb small ass ones. But then we want to like keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Lacrosse has big bluffs.
That is true. We could go to Lacrosse.
You could drive to the top or climb around.
Yeah. We want to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then this summer, when our friend Carter Ray, he got deployed right now, he's in Texas, and he's going to Afghanistan sooner or later. When he comes back, I'm not going to say if he comes back, because fuck that. When he comes back, we're going to go take a week-long trip to Colorado and climb a mountain. At least that's my plan, and I think it's going to be sick. So,
what about Rib Mountain in Wausau? Can you climb up like the back of it?
That's what I said, and Fida keeps saying it's a bitch, and he keeps saying it. Nah, that one's for bitches, so he doesn't want to do it.
That's a huge ass hill.
I know.
It's fucking massive.
And he wants to do fucking Tim's Hill, which is not big. Tim's Hill is not big. So that does it for the 2 Bucks podcast today, ladies and gentlemen. It has been freaking sick. We're back. We will start posting regularly. I don't give a fuck what. Yeah. No, I don't care what future Colin and Nick say. We're posting regularly, Nick. Nick. If we don't post regularly, literally I'm going to look like the biggest asshole. So that's it for today. True. Thank you so much for listening. Please tell your friends and loved ones. Well, maybe not your like mom and dad, because I don't know, unless they're cool.
Yeah, we're dropping like, the F-bomb and the P word and
Nick
words like
the P word. Yeah, that one. So thank you for listening. We're sorry about all the swearing, Nick. But we'll see you in the next one. We love you, bitches.
I don't. You have to earn my respect.
Baby, what's